Alright. Alright, hello, welcome. So today we'll be playing some more Mountain Blade Bannerlord. Hopefully pushing this a little bit further. Let's take a look at our party limit again, 124. Right, we'll need to accumulate more money and properly invest into a workshop. I think they cost around 15,000, so we need to keep that in mind. Now, what's next for us? I think we'll try and do some quests again, if we can. Looks like there is a quest here. Training troops is not what I want. If they have cheap horses, yeah, we might actually pick them up. Would it impact us? A herding penalty, but very low one. We can offset it if we just pick up a single guy or two. 25 looters, that's actually a lot.
We've got no quarrel.
Oh, we are getting reinforcements though. That's not good.
Soldiers! Everyone, attack!
I wanted to have them for myself, but no. Okay. I think we might actually have better graphics today. I tried to switch it to just windowed mode. That's why we have the border a little bit different, but if it turns out it's not stuttering as much, I think I could increase the graphics a little bit, because the game doesn't all look very good on this setup. My question is probably gonna be if we want to invest into a workshop or a weapon. I think workshop, and also just go around and do smithing if possible. Which, that's great if you just bash some looters. You should be able to get a bunch of crappy weapons you can smell for free. It's actually pretty decent. Masterwork Falcon. It's very short though. Maybe, yeah, it's straight up better than that one. Yeah, sure, we'll switch it for this guy's weapon. It's not great, but short weapons do have their use in a way. On the NPC characters and the companions at least. I don't like to use short weapons myself, but the handling is definitely impacted. You can see that if you make a really long sword for one hand, it actually will handle quite poorly. Right, keep that. Solid leather. We've got that from the quest. Spookio. I think I'm gonna buy that to smelt it. Caravan ambush, that's a good quest, we will do that one. There's a tournament though. Let's pick up this guy. We'll be trying to do the tournament now. Let's take a look what is for offered for the reward. Spunk helm. It's actually better than what I have, I think. No, it's just about winning it. It's like it's basically 2 1v1s, yeah. We should be fine.
Split your skull!
Some sort of deal. The Empire tournaments are fine because you usually get a shield, and with a shield and one-handed weapon, it's pretty simple to win. What's trouble is when you fight with the two-handers. It's just so prone to a single mistake can lead to a loss suddenly. Same with the huge free-for-alls. You can just get overwhelmed if it's like all these guys fighting in round 1. Unfortunately, we are not really getting any amount of money from the betting. It's not even worth it at this point. Most of that is what I actually done myself. I did like 650 of that with the bets. That's bad. Okay, so the spike helm is actually worse. It's better on this though. So switch that. And switch that. Just trickle the gear down. It's actually worse. So why? No, I didn't need to click the damn thing. I just always forget about that. Sell that. Done. Good. Hey, Liger, welcome. Okay, are there any orders? This doesn't seem worth it, but let's do it. Let's pick this guy. Be smelting. Better find some iron. This guy's gonna find some charcoal. Oh no, misclicked. Okay. We'll be making a two-hander. I think we unlocked a new blade. It's not the best by any stretch, but it works. Should be getting a decent price for this one. Also unlocking new parts, which is always good. It doesn't seem laggy now. Yeah, it's fine. I did switch it to windowed mode, which is good, which means I'll try to increase the graphics settings so the game doesn't look so horrible anymore. Let's get some money. Keep doing this.
Well, and what do we have here?
Budget, texture quality, character detail, shadow detail, particle detail, flash quality, terrain quality, environment detail. Okay, let's try to increase it, see what happens. Okay, where's the caravan? It's here. Need to protect it. It doesn't look horrible. I'm a low-end gamer. RTS view. This is a campaign map. You move on the campaign map. Where are the bad people? Bad people will come soon. There we go.
Troops!
Alright.
Troops! Move! Form a shield wall! So cavalry! Archers! Move! Loose! Cavalry! Forward! Forward!
Let the peasants take the brunt of that. Not in the market of receiving huge cavalry charge. Does race, gender play a factor in this? Yes, women have less standing in society in general, since it's medieval themed game. So it's harder to get influence, but we can do it. It's not a huge deal.
Kill them
And the different races do have different bonuses. The Empire does not have a good bonus. Its detriment is they have a difficulty that each of your villages will grow slower, which is horrible. And they will be capped at lower populations. They also have some bonuses, but none of it's too good to offset that. It's just not good. So Empire is actually one of the worst factions you can pick as your culture. We didn't lose anyone. It's good. Can I rename a soldier? I don't think I can. We have companions, but I also don't think they are renameable. I would have to grab a mod for that. Okay, some decent stuff for selling at least. Yes, we helped you. Let's get some upgrades on these guys. We have companions here. Name me after the third best soldier. Why not the second best one or the first best one? I'll see if I can, but I think the game would require me to grab a mod to rename companions. These are companions, so they are characters like me. Just, you know. What is after the best one? Take a look at our clan. Yeah. We cannot rename companions. I can name my family members though. So who do you want to be? Nathanos is our brother. He's gonna be our future governor of one of our cities if we get a city. And then we have 2 children. Male and a female. They're gonna be a thing eventually, but it's gonna take them a while to grow up. And then want to be false, okay. Don't forget to redeem the meat shield redemption for 75 salt. I know you're saving for a dictator, but I think that price is fair. Right, let's sell this stuff. You don't really need that. And then we could grab extra horses, but we are already impacted by the herding penalty, which is not good. Are there wooden hammers? Yes. We'll pick them up, because you can smelt that pretty easily. Pass. Yeah. Good. Orders. Nope. We're just going in and smelting this. Refine it. I actually have a bunch of iron, just no really use for it. Need to make some weapons out of that later. Now, what do we have next? What's the most stable region? I also, like, where do we set up that thing? What is this? Is it silver? Yes, silver. And salt and horses. I need to find a village that has good sources of a raw resource so we can set up a workshop that would be profitable. Zonica would have a good bakery or a brewery. It's expensive, but I think we can do it. This might have a level up. Someone does. Oh yeah, companions. Right, smithing. Charcoal maker. Nothing else? No, nothing else is the brother. You don't need to fiddle around with that, just that. Nibble steed. We'll be giving him a point into that. We need another peasant. Actually, grab a bunch. Let's do it. He wants his daughter to be found. That's not a good quest. It's fiddling around with the peasants and then you will lose standing in one of the villages. Okay, we'll need to buy a little bit of food. They should have very cheap. There's a noble bow, yeah. So great. But we cannot afford it. Stacked Butkin arrows. 5,000, I cannot afford that. There are so many things I would want at this point. I cannot. Yeah, let's buy some grain. Some grain and fish. So that our soldiers can eat well. It will give us more quartermaster XP if we feed them multiple food types. Let's do a tournament. What's the price? Half scale barding, ring bell barding. I think I'm gonna pick up the barding. The horse? No, let's reroll it. There's a chance it's gonna be something really good. So far, not impressed. Gonna pick up that. Okay. So then infantry is dealt with. Now we need to take care of the cavalry. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but we should be able to do it. Good. If only we could get the horse. Where is it? Run away. Gonna be free for all round, yeah. Let's do it too. If you take out the infantry guy, you should be good. Let's do it. Oh, great. Another javelineer to come here, yeah. And then final duel. Managed to get the armor. Just give it to this guy. Sell that. Let's pick up more troops. A couple more horses. And then, do we have enough money for this? I don't think we do, but let's take a look at forging. Need to build something out of the better parts though. It's a problem. This would require this, yeah. It's very expensive. At least a couple of swords would be nice. Maybe we need... just less costly in general. It would require wood. Just make this one. Twice. 800, not terrible price. Now, who does have a workshop? Tanner, Cargomaster, Miller.
Well, good day to ya.
Let's take a walk around the town. We need to find if there is a baker or a brewer in the city. There is a brewery, I think. Yeah, there's a wine workshop, tannery, and a brewer.
Yeah? You want something from me?
25,000? No, I cannot afford that. Well, it's quite pricey. Okay. Let's leave then. We need more money. Let's head over to John Morris again. So looters, we could out-resolve them, I think.
Mess with us.
I'll probably try to bring the prisoners to the estate. We have an estate here. Could be good. No, let's just sell them. It's fine. Who's the guy in the tavern? Batanian. Alright. Let's move this way. Just auto-resolve that. If we catch them, that is.
Mess with us.
Getting some pretty savage upkeep. Silver ore. Can sell at Poros for 109. That's not a very good price actually for that. Let's check out Arena. There's a tournament. It's good to grind Arena this way, since we just cannot find very good fights. It's insane helmet. Even more insane one. Even though this one kinda sucks. It doesn't look very pretty. I mean, the best looking one is the crowned one. Problem with that is it doesn't actually have much armor. So the best one stat-wise is just this. It also costs... yeah, it would give us a lot of money if we sell it. I think we are just gonna sell it if we win. Yeah, see, I'm gonna test it, but you can see that it's gonna look pretty hideous. If we even win, that's another thing. You never really know. These fights, especially when I'm not cavalry. But this should be fine. It depends what the other fight is. Wildly flail around with him. It's gonna work out eventually. Some more companions, so he's kind of tough. Okay, good. Again, we are infantry, and okay, need to focus on these guys first. Archer's getting in front. And 2 yellow guys against me now. I think? No, there's a green guy as well. I think the green guy is still still. Oh, it's me. Blue guy. Right. So 2 yellow guys. It's companion. And an archer. Last round, last duel. Take a look at the helmet. So it would look like this. It's pretty hideous. It is the best helmet in the game, though, I think, in terms of armor. Armor tier 6. You could get a modifier on it if you are lucky. Just find a better one, but yeah. I guess I'm gonna keep it, but I don't like it. It's not very nice. We can give someone else our old helmet now. Trickle down the gear again, so that we get rid of some of these horrible things. So this. And we could buy up some crappy weapons to smelt. Some of these hatchets. And hammers. And we'll use this guy. Do some smelting for us. Better find some of that. Any orders worth it? No. I guess we unlocked more parts. It's all about the blade though. The blade kinda sucks. This one at least. Okay, we have a new pommel, that's actually useful. Can I find this once and then forge it again? Yeah. Get some more slag. How pricey are they? 600? Not much, but it's better than the stuff we bought and made that from. So that's alright. Let's buy a bit of other food type. I'm gonna start logging around more types just to get our quartermaster skill up. Troops are gonna like it. Someone has a level. Nathanos is the brother. Connect the red, yeah right. One-handed arrow catcher, I think. Shield wall maybe. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Total party. Cannot really upgrade anyone. But we should be getting some decent numbers.
You got a problem?
Try to grind some skill.
Soldiers!
We're just starting it. But let them be here, I guess. Need to still improve the archery a bit. It's just not very good as of yet. Could be much better. Getting hit by the stones is fine.
Everyone give him hell!
Yeah, there's one looter. Hey Frank, you're welcome. Are they stoning you? Yes. It's looters. Not sure if you're familiar with Mountain Blade or Bannerlord, but the looters do usually only have rocks as ranged weapons. So they will throw rocks at you.
Stop there, stranger. I bid you peace.
And unless you have good armor, it can actually be quite lethal, like 5 stones to the dome, and they are like deadly accurate with them as well. If you are riding on a horse, they can hit you while moving in the face. So if you have like a cloth cap or something, it will absolutely tear your health down. But at this point, not much. I don't know why I'm heading here, of all places, but okay. Could have done the quest for him, but that was not worth it. Okay, do they have good... Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy the hatchets and then the hammers, if they have hammers. No, they don't, apparently. Blacksmith's hammer is actually pretty good for smelting. Okay, so that's 1600. Make some charcoal. New parts. Nothing too exciting though. It's still kind of crap. Soul swords. Just sold my olives, that's fine, I'll reset that. It's 3000. Okay, we'll move on. Now, where do we go from here? I suppose we are almost strong enough to start actually tearing into one of the factions, but not yet. Need to cap our soldiers first. What's our clan at? Still need some work. We also can have one additional companion. There is just not the appropriate culture in there. Let's try this one. Quests. Brigands. That's hunting down parties though. That can be really annoying, but we can do that. Also, do they have stuff for forging? It could be good if they have wood. No, they have pitchforks though, which I think pitchforks disassemble into more wood, so it's like you make more than you would otherwise. Go to blacksmith's hammers. Blacksmithing still OP? Oh yes, it's absolutely broken. For now, it's just earning me a little more. So we are in that initial part when it's actually not that good. But if you know how broken it can be, I don't think they fixed it. Because I don't think they can really fix it, which is really sad because the game just becomes like absolutely trivial. We are probably not gonna be abusing that too much, but smithing is still good. I want to smith my own weapons. But we are probably gonna have to restrain ourselves a bit. This guy can also practice a bit. So we're just doing some refining. And then we'll head up. Do the quest, and then we'll regenerate stamina, head back. It's gonna be good.
Aye?
Ah, similar commitments. I need to abandon one of my quests. Can I abandon it? How do I abandon it? No. Well. 10 days. Just wait a little bit. Okay, might have to wait for a little bit longer. We can check out the other city at least. Are there any orders for smithing? Nothing good. Free build, two-hander. This thing. This would cost us wood a little bit, but it's less cost in iron, which is actually good. Now we can sell that. It's not a huge amount of money for it, but it's worth it. So we've got our money back for getting the resources, while still we have some left. We could also buy more pitchforks and just continue smelting, which I think is what we are gonna do. Just pick up that, pick up the hammers. Let's use this guy for smelting. No quests, right? Captured by bounty hunters, it's bandit quest. Not interested in that at all. Let's go this way. Stewardship points. Alright. Can finally pick our first steward perk. Frugal. Party wages are 5% less, recruitment costs are reduced, or party consumes 10% less food, no barrel penalty for having single food type. Spartan is better, straight up, I think, right? No, if you have logistics, this doesn't matter. This is good. This is gonna scale better, I think. Yeah. What do you want? Needs tools, no. Some quests here and there as well. There's a tournament. There you go, Bob. Food is cheap, it is. Party wages can be absolutely massive though, so yeah. It's probably better. But the single food type penalty can actually come into play if you are besieging and you run out of some food types. It can actually be impactful. Step recurve bow. I think that's the same thing I have. None of it is really good, but we can pick up the shield for some more companions. How are we gonna fight these guys first? Just try to deal with their infantry, I guess. What I would really want is a horse. I don't think I can get one easily. Okay, done. These massive free-for-all battles in the start are not good. Going after each other. Just let it happen. Oh, not the biggest fan, Man of Leon. It's very risky. Okay, so what did we get? Shield, right? Yeah. Someone else gets hit. This guy for now. Just trickle the shields down. Some of them have really bad shields. What do we want here? Smith orders. Nothing really worthwhile. What we would need is a fight a bunch of looters or something. Again, escort the merchant caravan. No. There are some quests, so it's possible they will be relevant, but highly doubt it. Train troops, no. Deliver the hurt, no. It's just insane. Train troops, no. Let's go after those looters. Might be able to catch them.
Oh, I got no
I think we are getting kind of slow though, because we have a lot of infantry at this point. I'm gonna just train myself. No good quests. Let's take a look at the trading. Depends on what we want to do. If we wanted to cap our army, we could. The horses here are kind of cheap, but I think we need to just not do that. Just invest into a workshop, get some income, and then do that. Especially grind some smithing, because you need to break the economy of the game. Otherwise, you're gonna have a very tough time. Is there anything worthwhile? Probably not. At this point for myself. If I could make better things, I could, but none of this really speaks to me currently. I think we'll just pick up some extra food for the food types. Let's take a look at the smithy. We don't have any weapons. Is there an order we could do? Very bad order. What about two-handers? Do we have a better sword yet? No. None of this is great. Thought we have more iron. Some more weapons to smelt, preferably. Let's go to Legata. Bandit hideout or big fight with looters would be good, but just cannot find big groups. There you go. Someone for the main quest again. It's just this village has a quest. Extortion by deserters, yes. It's a good one.
Not a face I know.
Just gonna kill him myself.
Soldiers!
Hey, Jiving. Welcome.
Archers!
Alright.
Soldiers!
I guess you want to dismount that.
Dismount! Infantry!
It's deserters, so they might have regular troops. I think they will.
Infantry!
Be setting up a shield wall here.
Move! Form a shield liner! Omen!
Some archers.
Move! Stand apart!
Loose formation.
Horsemen! For cavalry!
And cover in the back. Let's take a look at the enemies. No, just mix and match group. It's gonna be fine. They have some javelins and whatnot.
Archer! Footmen!
Kind of a shield was kind of borked.
Footmen! Cavalry footmen! Move! Arrow infantry!
Yeah, they got stuck with the log.
True charge!
Somebody died. It's fine. Let's pick up the prisoners. We have some good level ups. Not the biggest fan of these things. Could smelt some weapons, that's good. Yeah, just a bunch of low level gear, not really good for much. Let's finish the quest off. But I'll probably just do this first. I think we are getting some good troops, right? Yeah, 6 Palatine guards. This is the highest level archers. But they do cost quite a bit in upkeep. 6 legionaries as well. Let's keep them in the bottom so we know how many we have. Let's evolve them. Pick up the reward. I think I just took half the money, but it's fine. Tavern, sell prisoners off, escort to merchant caravan. Both of these quests are really bad. Let's take a look at the trading. Just sell a bunch of this. Keep the weapons. We can actually pick up some weapons to smelt now. Hatchets, hammers, pitchforks, and wood hammers would be good, but they don't have any. So alright, let's go into the smith hut. Also, tavern. They don't have anyone. I can't have another companion. Okay, right, there's a tournament. Well, let's do it. What's the prize? None of it is really good. I'm gonna pick up the horse armor, I guess. It's 2v2. It's a battalion tournament, so small shields. Throw the archer as well, it's not good. They are alternating blows. It's quite bad for me. I think I'm down soon. Need my archer to actually help me. No. Maybe he's gonna do it. Yes. He's done it. Without that we would be in a really bad spot. Two-handers, oh no. Not the biggest fan. Oh. No. Need to take out one so I have a chance. Okay. The Battanians just love two-handers, don't they? In their tournaments. Not my kind of weapon. Okay. So what did we get? Horse armor, I think. Might be sort of useful. Let's get this armor to this guy. Sell that off. Where is it? Here. And then he'll smelt things. This guy first. And we'll also do that. And purple, I have to regenerate some stamina because he used up a bunch of our resources. That's fine. Let's wait a little bit. There's some looters, I'm gonna pick them up quickly. Might auto-resolve that. I lost 2 guys from that. Infantry and trained archer. It's insane. They wouldn't really die against looters at all, but it's what you price you pay for auto-resolving if you don't have absolutely overwhelming crushing numbers. It's fine. You can pick up some more guys later. Sell off this. Give the pickaxe. That's tempting to pick up those sickles, but we shouldn't. I don't think. You have smithing perk now. Doubles the chance of learning new recipes, new smithing parts through smithing or steelmaker. Steelmaker. We'll buff this as well. Go to the smithy. Use this guy. Smelt that. Refine. Charcoal. Then it our main guy will check out the orders. None of this is really worth it. We're trying to build our own two-hander again. Fortunately, we just don't have good parts yet, because some of the parts are actually broken, like in terms of pricing, but these aren't. These are still basic. So price is like 500 for this one, but it's not terrible. It's still worth it. I'll be moving on to buy some wood here, if possible. Maybe the city actually has it for cheap. Rice. Let's take a look at it. There is some wood. I'm gonna pick it up. Check out the village as well. Family feed, I don't want to deal with that at all. Some wood. And we'll be going to Empire land to get a couple more peasants, I guess. Guess we could upgrade someone. We still have 15 peasants in our army, which is not great. Let's get some units. Do we want more cavalry? I guess we do. They can be quite good, just need more horses now. Let's go to Chalmars. 5 looters, that's not worth our time at this point. But pick up more peasants actually. Eight. That might be good for auto-resolving.
Mess with us, and we'll.
They want to join me now. Got a weapon to smelt at least from them. Arena. Let's take a look at the tournament. Surprise. Insane helmet. It's the same one we have. It actually costs more, yeah. I'm gonna pick that up to sell it. If we win, that is. Which is not a given. It's 1v1s. That's usually pretty good. Hey Finway, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Hey Morris. How was the battle for Middle Earth? Hey Finn. Hey Firm, welcome. How's the famous Czech film industry doing? It depends. I mean, you probably mean the face cam. I think we are doing okay. Growing silently and slowly. Let's take a look at the tavern. Nothing interesting. Alright, we've got the helmet we can sell for insane amount of money. Yeah, it's better to give it to our companions because we can get a workshop for that, I think. So let's do that. So there's a horse. It's very maneuverable. But... do we buy? I guess we buy it. It's fine. Which means we can give this guy this horse. Then go and do the same thing with this one. Some of them might have sumpter horse or saddle horse. So let's just switch that. Yes, okay, that's done. So we still have some better horses as well. That's actually fine. Trader doesn't have enough money, really? He doesn't have 33,000. Oh, it's like just 1,000. Alright, we will pick up some weapons then. Z-Force is fine. Let's smelt that. Do some refining. Actually need some slag as well. Make some charcoal. Some this, some this. Let's check out the orders. Nothing worthwhile. Can make the two-handers though. Still don't have the good parts. It's annoying to me. It's gonna unlock us some parts though, I think. Oh, he doesn't have any money, right? Well, cancel that. We'll sell it in the next city then. Zonica. No, I meant the Czech film industry that brought boomers like me all those fairy tale movies. Oh, right. Well, I think it's good, but the Czech movies usually are very different to your regular modern film viewing experience, and it's just you cannot go in expecting that same sort of thing. It's just even the characters and everything is slightly off. I don't know if it's good or not. Like, some people like it, but suffice to say, most of the Czech movies that actually come out for Czech audience do not do well abroad. What you might be mentioning is actually the fairy tales that are made like quite some time ago, and these are popular. Yeah. For me as a kid, Czechoslovakia was a land of trolls, wizards, and other magic creatures. Yeah, that's correct. I was mentioning like modern day, like nowadays Czech film industry. We don't actually make good things anymore. Nobody actually made a very good fairy tale from here in a long while. Usually, it's just the Czech cinematography is just not what it used to be, really. But yeah, some of these fairy tales are freaking timeless. We made so many, and a lot of them are still like every Christmas they just run on the TV, just because there's nothing better. Really, people do like it. Children like it, even if they are like born past 2000 or something. They still do like it, even though the film effects and everything is quite dated, like 50 years ago now. Eventually you'll be making God Swords on the regular. Yeah, I'm also showing Czech actors and something else. Morris knows. It was the stat you posted. It was absolutely disgusting. You don't make good things anymore. Who's the boomer now? Yeah. They're on German TV as well. Yeah, I know that. That you folks also like our stuff a little bit. Some of it at least. Not all of it, of course. Three Nuts for Cinderella is still an amazing movie. Yeah, that's a favorite of many. I think that's a pretty decent fairy tale, actually. It's that time of year. We'll be buying a workshop for a brewery, I think, in Zonica. Yeah. But we need to wait until morning. Do they have money? I know, right? The numbers for retail were too low. We need 1,000 times at least. Oh no, you would want your countrymen to be more degenerate. Why? Makes me sad. I would love if our country had a stat as your country does. Don't you want to switch places? More like me. You two will forsake that way eventually. Okay, so I'm gonna buy the noble bow. I just cannot resist it. I can see it on the market and it's gonna not allow me to buy the brewery, but I need it. I want it. And I'm also gonna buy the arrows, I think. The stacked ones are good. So that we finally don't use the horrible peasant arrows. We also have some cheap wood, so let's pick it up. And we could maybe go and make some weapons even here to sell to them, so that we make more money. Even though our weapons are just not up to very high quality yet. What would help us really is if we could smelt some good weapons to actually find some part recipes. But some of them are pretty expensive, but these cavalry lances, for example, are pretty good. Militia spear, so decent. And wooden hammers for wood. And we can spend some time here doing smithing. But we need to regenerate energy, I think, a little bit. How's it looking? Good. Berlusconi is like 300 years old and hasn't forsaken it yet. I aspire to be like him. It's everyone's choice to make. Not gonna judge you. I know it's sort of like a meme at this point though. Let's use this guy for some smelting, because that's fine. Then we'll do some refining as well. Okay. And let's wait a little bit until morning. Enter a smithy. Are there any orders? No. Right. Let's use this guy for some refining. Charcoal. This guy can do this, at least. For us. Can I run out of wrought iron? It's fine. What about swords? Did we unlock anything new? No, I just need the blade. That's the main thing that's broken, I think. About the swords in general. We unlocked this. Just kinda... okay. I kinda need to reduce the cost in wrought iron though. But we can make 3, that's fine. I can sell that off. 460 per sword, that's not terrible. We are not swimming in money currently. It's because I bought the bow, the good one. Oh, at least it's gonna be good long term, I guess. There is a better bow you can pick up at some point, I think. But yeah. Okay. Now we need to make more money. Oh yeah, bandits. I can still finish this quest if I just go after these groups. How many is that? 2? Okay. Let's fight it. They have some archer bandits, I think.
Troops! Troops! Dismount! Infantry! Make a shield! Footmen! Move! Archers! Move! Stand up! Cavalry! Move! Forward!
Better do a regular formation for this fight. That's the new bow. It's quite a bit bit bigger, which is always good. It's gonna also have more punch, I think. Yeah, even if you don't do headshots, it should kill them in one shot, right? No, still not. Probably need some more skill. Yeah, they do have archers. Quite a few. I'm just gonna unleash the cavalry on them soon, I guess. Check out soldiers, we haven't really seen them in a while. Since I've not been looking at my army at all. It's like 80 guys or something at this point. Not the greatest by any stretch. Do have quite a few archers at this point. Shield wall looks solid enough. It still has a bunch of peasants in it. And some infantry. Cavalry is not great, but it works.
Everyone, charge!
Well, thanks and welcome. How are you doing? Been busy. I hate holiday weeks. Yeah, as a clerk I can understand that. Probably a lot more work to go around. But here it usually for people in the industry it starts like a month before Christmas because the rush just starts to ramp up, right? You can hold your aim 50% longer without losing accuracy, +1 loyalty per day for government settlement. Hunter clan increases your damage against mounts. This is better. Need one of these groups. Even though we work in like construction industry, for some reason we have Christmas rush. Makes no sense. Yeah, just pile of bricks under the Christmas tree here. Well, to be fair, construction material, at least here, has been going in like several 100% increase in price. So might as well be very rare at this point, just like receiving freaking gold bars under your Christmas tree. Hey Baron, welcome. Everyone trying to get things done before a holiday, yeah. So it might even start a little bit sooner. It's our forest bandits, I think. Just gonna unleash the army on them.
Everyone, charge!
Got that last week, like 3 customers the entire week. I've had 20 orders with this by comparison. It's gonna get better, surely. Not doing great. End of year budget purchases, maybe. Yeah, it's a possibility. I was misclicked. Okay. Nothing really good. You did finish the quest, which is not something I expected since it was really bad. Bandits weren't really here before. Leadership, finally. +2 XP per default troops in party, or level up the weak ones. No, that's just for everyone. Here's a guy for a main quest. Let's talk to him.
Forgive me what may seem to be an abundance of caution, but please...
Emperor, let's just... Yes. Various things, go away. It's an interesting phenomenon. It's like when we used to close at 4:30 p.m. You had people always showing up at closing. Many years back you changed to 4 p.m. closing, and those people still arrive at closing and not. Very quiet for me. Just the most boring admin tasks left. Okay. Because the people have a knack for arriving at the end of the thing. Or the work hours. So it's annoying. I bet. Alright, do we want to buy things here? Probably not. Let's take a look at the smithy. Are there orders for something? This is okay. We don't have the wrought iron though, so I have to refine something. The cat has arrived. I don't think he wants guns though. He's just searching for something. Orders, I'm gonna do it myself. Yeah. He was displeased. That's not good. Without free build, did we unlock new sword types? No, we did not. All of them are the basic ones, they are not good. Should hold on to our resources, I guess. Betting fraud, escort merchant caravan, none of that is really good. Simple scimitar. I'm at least gonna smelt it. And then arena, there is a tournament, of course. Let's play the tournament, see what it has. I just want something expensive to sell, really. I smelt the cataphract lines. Could also work. That's just the resources though. Let's give it a shot. It could be something really good at the end. No. It's the worst. Let's get a long fine steel spear, so we can get some good steel out of that. Okay, we won that. Now it's a duel. It's 2v2. Unfortunately, I have someone who doesn't have any armor, so she might die very soon. It's fine. It's fine. Now it's her against us. You know the ballistics only run? I have a friend who's only ever watched Jake stuff message me but last night to ask who's this Baron guy and why he's so much better at getting his guys killed. Yeah, how has been the ballistics run going? I haven't been watching that, but I know it's a thing. So if you would compare how Jake does things, did you inherit the state of the game in terms of like everything was stable and good and not many casualties, and then if you were to sum up your month and then how Jake, I would like to actually know how Jake reacted when he inherited the game from you, because I don't think it's in a state as he left it. Hey, friendly computer. The matter of reckless determination. smell that. Anything interesting? I don't think so. We could recruit a couple of guys, I guess. Yeah, and to grab some horses though. Are there cheap horses in Poros? Yes. How many do we have? We don't have a few, so it's kind of getting there, right? Saddle horses, still no hurt penalty, so let's get that. Well, I left things in a decent state on a strategic level. On my session I got 7 soldiers killed, okay. I mean, that can happen like nothing if you don't use saves in Xenonauts. It's not like too insane. Kinda depends what kind of fights you faced as well, because Jake's first session was not as hard, because the invasion was just ramping up, right? Depends what you are up against as well. But I don't feel like that's too much. I mean, it's always bad to lose guys, but it just happens, especially when you have pajama warriors. Jack's session, he lost Australia and 6 soldiers, yeah. As I say, it's just something that tends to happen. I don't think that's disproportionate. I was expecting something like 30 men or something, and maybe a shot down transport with a whole bunch of guys as well. You know, because I know that happened to you as well. Before, it was hilarious. Couple of destroyed aircraft, things like that. But if it's just that, then you've done really well. Things. Who has things? This guy. Throwing. Shield breaker. Right. What can you do with prisoners in this game? Well, sell them in the city, or file them onto your estate to work as slaves if you have a mod for it, called estates, which we do have the mod, but I'm not doing that yet, so I don't want to fiddle around with it. They can revolt. What's that? Deliver hurt? No. But he did set us up well. We have a massive fleet of foxtrots. It's good. Can you recruit them like in the old game? Yes. But you need to wait until the little thing happens. It also is affected by our roguery. If you do roguery things, it will let you do bandit stuff. So recruiting guys and stuff like that. But you need to keep in mind, like in the old game, it will impact morale if you indeed do need to share an army with a bunch of scumbags. So your regular troops will not like that. Caravan ambush, that's a good quest. We'll be picking that up, but first, more saddle horses and more recruits. Also, I think we'll do some smithing again. There's some good things in here. It's not too cheap, but it's gonna be worth it. Start smelting. Are there any orders that are worth it? Not really. I mean, this one is kinda okay. Just displeased. I need higher skill to really do it reliably. Now, do we have a new sword? No. It's just all the crappy stuff still. Makes me very sad. This thing is not good. This thing is fine. Just make swords. It's gonna be like 500, 600 for a single one. Which is sort of fine. I like taking over other castles in the other Mountain Blade. Well, it's the same sort of deal here. It's just more expanded, but you need to keep in mind that castles are actually menacing in this game. Cities are what makes revenue. Castles are a resource drain because they do have villages with them, but you need to defend them. And it's just not making money. It's there to have a place for you to stash your garrison or army as a garrison and then pick them up later if you want. But they are not good at making money at all. Could you have cavalry on mules? No. Like, mules are logistics animals. You can see what they are here. So they are used for carrying goods, they can be slaughtered for meat and hide, and they are a civilian thing. While the horse is civilian, used for increasing speed, can be slaughtered. And it's just, if you need really good horses to be able to get a speed up, I think. Right, the Midlands Palfrey is actually okay. That's good for movement of infantry. Just need more. We don't have enough of that. I'm gonna sell my Sumpter horses, I think. Because they are really crap. Just rather have the saddle ones, they are better, faster. And then we'll pick up the Palfreys instead. It's gonna cost me, but it's gonna increase my speed quite a bit. Cavalry army just with mules. You can actually ride it yourself if you want. You can have your companions have them, but they are incredibly slow. Even if you max your riding skill, it will be incredibly slow animal to use for that. So you are not gonna have a good time killing anything than looters. Okay. Out of stamina for smithing. I guess you do the quest for the caravan now.
Well, then who do...
Do we recruit more guys? Yes, we do. Gonna cost me, but we are almost capped with the army size. Might as well just start training them en masse. What's our logistics for soldiers? We have 111 men. Only 64 palfrey now. That's not very good. Need another city that has sheep horses. They have 44 peasants. That's not very good. Would need to find a lot of looters to be able to deal with that. It's the mountain bandits. They will ambush the caravan. And we are not gonna be allowing our guys to help immediately. Let's put the archers on the sledge.
Infantry! Forward! Form a shield! Horsemen! Move! Horse, move!
Just let the caravan guys take the brunt of that. Now we'll be ordering full-scale assault. Might have lost someone. No, not really. Selling your apartment is a hassle. Hey, fair buy. Welcome. Yeah, I can imagine. And here the market is flooded as well. But they do hold the prices up artificially, even though nobody has the money to buy stuff anymore. Like it works, right? Surely nothing wrong will happen. Okay. We don't want to do that. We finished the quest. Might as well go somewhere else where they have horses. Where would that be? I think to the left. Zonica, Gilmaris. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. We did go there last time, but that's fine. Also stop by this village. How's it going? It goes well. We are at 111 men, so we are making more soldiers out of the peasants, so we actually can fight some lords eventually. And gear-wise, I've won a helmet in a tournament. It's quite hideous, but it's one of the best helmets in the game. Also have the pauldrons, which are hideous but good for armor. Bought a new bow for 30,000, and we are training smithing as well. So we do lug around some resources now for that. I need more horses for my troops too, because we have a lot of infantry that just don't have enough horses to ride on. I also started to feed more food types to my men, so that we can get the stewardship skill faster up. Let's take a look at the evolutions again. And we do get, yeah, 7 legionaries and 8 palatine guards. These are the max level troops arranged in melee, so you're slowly building up the numbers. A lot of prisoners. Tavern, arena, trader. They have some horses, yeah, good. Sell a bunch of this. Sell the sumpter. I need more palfrey, mostly. Until we have enough to, you know, like 20. I think we can have 20 guys, right? Then I'll sell these. And we will be only having this. Because it's good to have one type of horse for each service, just so that you know how many you actually have at a glance. Good, now we have no money. Let's go into the smithy. Unfortunately, investing into the army always carries with it that logistics strain. Because you need more horses. Some charcoal. Orders, nothing really good. Let's take a look at smithing with the sword. Just gonna be making various things. It's 6 forge iron, that's quite a bit. But if they sell better, it would be okay. $700, yeah, it's better. Get some money back this way. Right. Let's go into this village. Help at brigands, that's hunting them down in the countryside, that's not very good. I'm gonna buy some land in this village. Offset that wage drain. It should be speedy, right? Cargo within capacity. Pathfinder, footmen and horses, cavalry. Yeah, it's just the base is not high enough because we don't have that many cavalry guys with us. That's fine. Any quests worthwhile? No. Let's move on to Rothat. Sea Raiders. We need to level up some of our peasants. Still have a lot of peasants in the army, which is not good. But soon we might be able to actually go and start focusing on one of the factions. I'm gonna just start banging on these guys. It's Batania, yeah. Escort merchants, kind of an ambush again.
Yours is not a...
Is that an independent kingdom? No, it's Nords. They, not Nords. It's called, this faction is called Sturgia, and it's Vagirs plus Nords from Warband together. They are one faction because it was all Slavs, but then they started to hire Nord mercenaries. What could go wrong, right? You know what went wrong because this is before Warband. So, they captured this city from the Romans. This is the empire. It's crumbling. It's split into 3 factions at the start of the game. And then this place was also theirs, that they lost it to the Batanians. And then, yeah, they lost this to the Nords or to the Sturgians. It looks like this part of the empire is just disintegrating, really. The chicken's biggest, yeah.
Soldiers! Dismount! Troops! Form a wall! Archers! Move! Cavalry! Move! Horse forward!
Let the peasants eat the charge. Our archers will be able to hold them from a distance, so we should be inflicting some losses on them. It's time. He ran away. Just knocked him from the horse into the retreat zone. Some good weapons. Okay. Let's go back to Chill Marston. Gonna need to do that. Solo prisoners. Trade. I think some of our peasants or companions have crappier shields than this. Okay. Smell the weapons. What about the... Yeah, we don't need the sumpter horses really. Palfrey. I'm gonna go up to 30 with that. Maybe I'm 40 actually. It's gonna mean we pay, but that's fine. So I will recruit even more guys. You said after Christmas. So that's when it's gonna happen, I bet. Probably didn't have much time for streaming at all. Just kidding. So that, smith it. Smelt this. Can do some refining. Any orders we can do? No, not really. Make a sword. Oh, we have a new blade. Great. That's what I wanted desperately. Okay. And the new pommel. I mean, this is the... Like, we wouldn't use this for anything, but it's better. Straight up. It's gonna sell for more, I think. Yeah, it does sell for more. But all after Christmas, I'm likely to be at my parents' till Boxing Day. $6,000 back to our pocket. And where do we go next? I have the troops. We could try to beat one of their lords already. And then just retreat. I think that would be an okay thing to do. Unfortunately, we still have a lot of peasants, which isn't nice. But opportunities for leveling them up are not that plentiful. Your arm is looking thick. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't have any income sources, really, apart from... I think I'm getting some rent from the farmland we bought. Yeah, it's like 270 schmeckles. But it's not good. I'll need a workshop. So smelting would be good. But it requires an investment to buy up weapons to smelt, which I don't have, so you know, kinda sucks. I also should get another companion eventually, but I want my own guy, the Empire Culture guy, because we want a governor to be made out of him eventually. Select a prize. Yeah, this is the insane helmet. Also, this horse is really good. I'm just gonna pick up the horse if we can. No bandit camps to grind. I wish. It's just tough to discover them. And I also downloaded a mod that allows the AI to deal with bandit camps themselves. Because otherwise the AI will just sit there helplessly as the bandits kill all their peasants delivering food to their city. Because they cannot go into the hideout. So I made it so they can. You know, saves a bit of work as well later when you actually become lord of those lands. You would need to clear it manually all the time. Well, in this way your own nobleman will go and deal with it. Frees up your time to do other things, like life. But I would like some bandit camps because they are pretty good to grind for stuff. It's just tough to discover. All the quests I get is deliver a herd or something. I don't want that. It's the worst. Another guy. It's gonna be another fight like that. Where are we? Here. Let's fight the blue guys first. Ouch.
Die, you bastards!
I thought I was cheeky, but I got an arrow to the face. It's fine. 2v2. They should really change the tones in tournaments to something else than die, you bastard. Nice new horse, I guess. It's better than my own horse, though. That's the real question. Yes, strictly better. So you can delegate this horse to someone else? No, no riding skill for that. I could just sell it. Which would be fine as well. Just sell it. I wish we could grind some XP for our guys, but I cannot. I'll ask him of age. What is she good at? I kinda want her to do something useful. And boy. This village wants something, it's probably not anything useful though. Train troops, no. That's the worst. Okay, now we need to make a decision. Either we go and try to take out the Lord, or we try to grind some more XP. Because our peasants, I have 36 peasants. That's not good. I think an enemy Lord would inflict severe losses on us with that. Let's try to get a new companion at least, and we'll see, I guess. No marriage. They want to get my brother to be part of their faction. No. Hey there, FX. Floodmax? Got the name there. Choose these looters.
Back off, stranger.
Can just auto-resolve that for some XP. Is this a multiplayer game? No. Single player. It's our long play. Let's go back to the city. Sell the prisoners. Who's this guy? Blend in. Do we have any weapons to smith? We do. Smell that. Do some refining. Any orders? No, it's not worth it. Can try and forge this one. Haven't tried this one, so I don't remember which parts are really the most broken ones. Get some charcoal. Good measure. Ever heard of Conqueror's Blade? Free game on Steam is kind of like that, but MMORPG. Siege battles and territory wars. Yeah, I think I've heard about it, but I have no interest in MMOs, really. The only MMO I've played in the recent years might have been EVE Online a little bit, but apart from that, yeah, these sorts are actually available. Apart from that, not the biggest fan. If you would look for a streamer that plays MMOs, usually it's a person who plays exclusively that kind of MMO or stuff like that. You don't usually see just someone who does single player stuff go and suddenly start streaming multiplayer, massive multiplayer RPGs like that. Tools, let's sell that. And we are at 20,000, it's quite good. Because of the new parts, we can actually make money with the smithing now, as opposed to before where it was some resource drain really. Let's go to the city. And we are passively gaining some XP for our guys, as we just keep them every day. Gonna get some XP, but it's not a lot. Hey Blubber, welcome. Thanks for the raid. How are you doing? Gonna buy up some weapons. They do have some, not a lot, but it's gonna be okay. Pikes are okay. It's fine. You are welcome and warmly. Of course. What were you playing, Blubber? Something nice? I bet it was something nice. Let's buy better arrows. It's gonna be an investment, but I'm fine with that. Let's buy up some simple pikes to smelt as well. They have wood. Pokemon Generation 2 Silver and Remake. Not that it tells me much, just Pokemon. So, well, I know, I don't really know much about that at all. As you know, I don't play that sort of thing, but it's good. I think you've played quite a bit of that lately. I hope you enjoy it. Is it similar to the Sega ones where you have the JRPG style fights between the other trainers and yourself? Or is it the other game? It's fairly JRPG, okay, yeah, makes sense. Oh no, I misclicked, sorry for that. Okay. What do we do with this? Just make the swords, I guess. It's the only little thing we can do. It's gonna make us some money though, which is always nice. Just take the best stuff. We would need one more. Do we have anyone who has any stamina left? Apart from me? Not really. Let's try it. We did make it. Right. But only one team member at a time. Okay. Well, many JRPGs have multiple multi-team members helping at the same time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you have like a healer and DPS and tank and all that. That's true. So in a sense it's different. Sell them the swords. Let's wait a little bit. It's a quest here. Escort merchant caravan. I don't want to do that. Let's go to Gallant. What's this? Sturgeon. Don't want that. These are the shady characters. We don't want to do quests for them. It would probably impact our honor. Let's do some smelting again. Refining. We are running low on iron though, so that's not good. We need some weapons. I don't want to buy them though, unless they have a lot of good cheap weapons. They do have some stuff. The simple spears are usually good to smelt. Simple pikes. Okay, decent enough. Also, simple javelins. Yeah. Let's do the smelting with someone else. And then with us as well, I guess, since we have to. Let's leave. Smash these looters with the auto-resolve fight.
You got a problem?
Nobody died. Make some troops better. Speaking of RPGs, did you ever play any Dragon's Age, Marek? I did. I did play Dragon Age Origins. I think it's the one. It's kind of cool with the different starts for everyone. But I was not very good at it. It felt like the game gets really hard, real fast. I've played a good one, yeah. I played a good one. We could have it as a long play eventually. It's not a bad game, I liked it. It's just very tough for me. So I'm not used to, it's very different. It feels like there's a lot of side stuff to do, which is good. But then I feel like I get outscaled pretty quick in some missions. Like the forest one where you have the werewolves. There's like a stone circle and there's a summon or something, and it's incredibly tough to get. I guess the game wants me to just come back later or something. It's challenging since it's CRPG style. Yeah, so there's a recommended order of play to make things easier. Yeah. I did also go to some places sooner than I should have. That's totally right. But yeah, solid game, I'd say. Let's buy the hatchets. You'll have to stay here a while though to make this stuff. That's fine, we have time. Can also level up our guys. The costs are ramping though. guess I'm gonna pick up the companion regardless.
Well now, stranger.
Is our army full? No, we can still have one more guy. That's fine. We'll... yeah, at this point, it might be worth it to just go into our companions. I wanted to fiddle around with this. So what we'll do is not give them horses. I'm gonna keep one as a cavalry guy. Preferably the one who has the highest riding skill, right? This guy's decent. So let's keep him as a cavalry guy. But the rest of them need to not be anything like that. Hey Colin, welcome. They have voice lines now? Amazing, yeah, they added voice lines. For some of the things, but they don't say it all, they only say the first thing. That's there, you know. Yeah, that's why we wanted that. Let's just start smelting. Conversations probably still have no options. Really, no. But what do I want to say? Yeah, and they only say the first line in the dialogue, and then the other stuff is not voiced. That's how it is for most of the things. Some of the story missions are voiced though. Voice acted. Watching this crafting is giving me cyberpunk flashbacks. It's still turns. Well, yes, we are breaking the economy one crafting recipe at a time, but it's gonna take a little while until we are done with that. Really, it's fine. I'm gonna try this blade. Never know. Two-handed cheese knife. Is it good? It's probably not good. Yeah, it's shit. I could get better things from that. Well, we can always smelt it. It's gonna give me recipes as well. I'm embracing my inner smith. That's not good. You shouldn't really be doing this. The other blade was much better, or better, much more broken than this one. Smith marked again. Are you using the smithing enter bug? No. I'm not a true smith lord. Let's make at least one. I think we just unlocked the good one as well. Imagine the swords though. All the -5 stats. Oh no. Such just horrific prices. I did have a sword for 2000. I do remember which one it is. It's just... today is not my day, clearly. It's fine. Let's keep him. We'll smelt that back. At least we're getting some XP from that. Let's head over this way. refine some more metal. We do need to do that now. Else we have a lot of slag. Best place to smith is Botania, and Pugios are the best source of metal in game. Yeah, I know, we talked about it on your stream once, I remember that. Botania is good because there's a little wood there. But I'm not going like pure smithing, I'm just doing smithing now, but it's not like I've been doing that extensively too much. Just I need money. So I kinda need to get it to that broken level where you can just make one sword and buy a city. And then it's fine. So much wood is pretty ridiculous. Let's do the enter. No, I don't want to. Forge. We'll be making these. Oh, it's one-hander. Right, that's why it's not working out properly. We've unlocked this tapered. No, you want the fullered thing. We don't have that yet. This one is fine. Can use that. Can use this now. Can use this grip. That's fine. Can use that. There we go. Some solid prices. Okay. It would cost me my entire fortune to buy a single workshop though, which is not good. Think of the time savings. That's the deal though, it's a long play, I don't really need to
Back off, stranger.
get things done too quickly. We've not been at this long. This is how long today? 2 hours, 14 minutes. We are like 9 hours in. So when do we get rid of all these trash swords and revert to the obviously superior gladiators? Depends. But we are probably not gonna be using a sword. Lance is just... Men of Leon is the best thing you want. Polearm that can slide... Or actually, no. Bardachia axe. That's the executioner's axe, basically. It can slash 2 people at once. And it can make it really long. Shady on Arsmarak? No. Not even in this game. Or actually, you know what? I did, because I can show you. It's one of the troop trees. Just need to find it. Let's put this companion up. Palatine Guard is the highest level ranged unit, and then we have legionaries. We do have them. Favorite weapon is the javelin, yes. But not here. Nicky Short's swords made of iron were clearly the best weapons. Well, for what kind of enemies you fight and what gear they have, it depends a lot on that. For Romans it worked because of those circumstances. Two-handed axes are amazing, but way too long. Yeah, but good. I do know that if you get into a siege and into a tower, you cannot really swing it much, which kinda sucks. But on a horseback, chopping down an enemy army, yeah, it's gonna absolutely murder. Especially if you get into their skirmishers and they deploy in a line, it's just amazing. Four in one swing. Yeah, of course. Never charge archers. Well, side charged them from the side and just chopped them to pieces. It worked well for me. Because the AI is kinda stupid. When it is outnumbered, it will try to like, oh yes, defensive stance. It's like Total War AI, right? So it goes like, I need to deploy defensively, so it will keep its infantry back and deploy its skirmishers in the front. And then you just right from the side, and they are in a line, and you go through the line, and you just chop, 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 chop. They get focused by every archer. Yeah, it's fine. If that happens, just gonna have to accept the consequences. But you can absolutely wipe entire Lord armies by yourself if you have that axe. Not porcupine, yeah. No. None of this is really good. The greed roll. Let's get this. They get hung up on the edge of the map like in the original. They don't get hung up, but if they like, you can actually deploy by the edge of the map. If they are aggressive, they will come to fight you, and it kind of works for your favor because they cannot really flank you in that case with cavalry much. So you can put your archers up against the, like, use the corner camp from Total War basically. It works really well while outnumbered, which you are gonna be outnumbered most of the time. If you go for your own kingdom, the start is really painful. That's why we are actually nowhere close founding our kingdom yet, because you need to have very many units to be able to hold against the initial wave of enemies. So we'll pick a faction and then we'll just bully them. Just trash their lords, grind some good gear and units, and then after we have that, we can take a city. And we are gonna be taking a city as our first settlement, not a castle, because castles are shit. My strategy for fighting Mongols was to stand at the edge of the map and back up the horse archers when they got stuck there. Oh yeah, like that in Warband. I remember that now. Because they can be really annoying with that. But in here, they don't get stuck on it, I don't think. They can ride through the edge. It's not a solid wall anymore. I don't think, but I might be wrong, I don't remember too well. But I use the corner camp if I'm outnumbered, which we will be. Quite a bit. We'll see eventually. Just come on. This guy is a pain. Yes. His horse disappeared. It's quite a swing. Oh, another huge fight. I'd rather fight 1v1.
Come on!
That guy's gonna get overwhelmed. Use the rocks. Mittens. No horse. Yeah, Blobber doesn't like horses, but this is not EU4. You don't need to be scared of the horses. They are actually good. Believe me. It's not called on foot and blade. You know, for a reason. Horse is good for you here. But yes, in most games, even in Caesar, cavalry is really shit. So, can understand the sentiment. Come on. Where do we even get? I forget. Mail mittens. Right. Well, I'm sure some of our guys can appreciate some mail mittens. And then the old ones go to this guy. Yeah, some of them have pretty trash things. Like, this person doesn't have anything. It's because she's new. Alright. Just give her something. I'll keep the weapons. Sell that. Do we want to smith more? That's the question, I guess. We could. Oh yeah, we are low on charcoal now. We'll need to deal with that. I'll be making more swords. I don't suppose we unlocked a good one yet. No. Let's just go with what works. Cats are going a little bit ham, so if you hear some ruckus, it's them. Sell the swords. 35,000. Do we want to buy a workshop? There would be a good olive workshop in here. Is there an olive presser guy? Yeah.
Well now, stranger.
Do you have an olive press? Yes. Let's buy it. Let's go. And I guess we head out and try to take out one of their lords. It's gonna be our next major thing we do. Let's see if it works. Also, we might have some level ups. Single one. So what's our money at? Workshop is 12 denarii. It's gonna ramp up, I'm sure. But yeah, we just paid 21,000 for that. Save the video game. Ugh. Can authorize all those bandits. Some good stuff. Can actually trade with their city and then try to ambush one of their lords. Would be nice. Cats have no chill. Sell less. The weapons we can keep for smelting, or we can smelt them here. We actually have full stamina again. So it wouldn't be the worst idea. Wood is gonna be a problem for us though. We could buy some hammers, I guess. But this is not why we are here. Just buy it. And pitchforks actually are from wood as well. Let's do that. I'm gonna prepare some of the resources. So we can make wood this way. Then a guy that knows how to do charcoal well. Turn that into charcoal. And suddenly we have 100. So everything costs freaking charcoal. Do you want to make things here? Probably not. They don't have anything good, I don't think. Okay, let's go. Try to find an enemy lord. Be creating an autosave as well after that happens. I should be traveling with their lords here from time to time, but we'll head on this coast until we find someone. So what did they do? Did they expand? Yeah, they captured this from the Empire, they captured this castle. They're doing quite well for themselves actually. Which makes it a little bit worrying. Oh, where are we? Here. 25 looters is a lot. Gonna get some good XP from that.
You got a problem?
It's a lot of bandits here. That's an auto-resolve territory, but I don't want to lose units just because of the auto-resolve. It's very finicky. Sometimes it kills off your units, even though they shouldn't really die from that fight. You also need to grind some experience.
Come on! Everyone, charge!
Some of our guys going to level up. Especially the peasants are good to upgrade. 15, we can auto-resolve that, I think. Just catch them. It's just gonna be a problem. Disorganized state. It's a pain.
We're not looking.
I'll be selling the prisoners before we head out. So we would be capturing a lot, I think. Also sell the gear. $34 looters. Let's do that. It's tempting when there are groups like this. It's actually what we need to level up our force. I do want to fight a lord, but if I don't see one and I see looters, I will try to kill them. Let's put the cavalry in the back so they don't charge in the front immediately. Because you'll be charging them in.
Everyone, kill them all!
A lot of level ups from that. The expenses will mount as well though, because the troops are getting better and better. Let's buy some food. Just buy all of it. Need to find an army from this faction, and it's taking a long time. There you go, 160 men. I think that's fine. Might be a little bit too rough. They will have an advantage on us for sure, but I think we can do it. Scouting, Desert Born, or Forest Kin. If your party is more than 75% infantry, you receive 50% less speed and penalty in forests. Villages pay more tax. Yeah, let's pick the Forest Kin, and I'm gonna be going for last smithing focus.
Yours is not a face I know.
Okay, what does he have? 15 ranged, 55 infantry, 98 cavalry. It's quite a nuisance, but let's try him. I think we can do it. It's just gonna be annoying to deal with all that cavalry. For me, we met him. I don't think that's a madam, but alright. Fight it.
Troops! Infantry! Dismount! Soldiers!
Okay, let's take a look at
Infantry!
where the edge of the map is.
Infantry!
Can we deploy on this hill?
Infantry!
Here. Yeah.
Move! Make a ship! Footmen! Move! Arrows! Forward! Loose bowmen! Move! Soldiers! Forward! Forward! Move! Cavalry! Forward!
Since they think they have the advantage, I think they will charge us probably. Straight up. You'll see. I think we should win this battle, but casualties are gonna be happening. There's nothing we can do about that. It's a wave of cavalry. Some of it is gonna be elite as well.
Everyone! Attack!
Like the cavalry. Disrupt their archers. It's my guy. We could reform, but I think just keep it as it is. Our infantry should shred them. Fortunately, some of our cavalry got stuck and will they get absolutely demolished by this. So how did we do? We lost 10 men. 4 recruits from that, it's fine. 2 equitae, 1 archer, 2 infantry, 1 palatine guard. It's decent, we'll level up a bunch of guys. You have some wounded, but that's fine. Prisoner. Yeah, let's take the prisoners. Do you have any looters? Yeah, we do. Switch them. Okay. Better horse armor. Can get some of our companions better gear now. This is through movement speed. That should be for archers, I guess. The weapons we are gonna smelt, piercing arrows. I'm not sure if she is. I would have to find a companion that's an archer so we can get an archer captain for our army. For now this looks like it's not too useful. She can get a shield. Now we need to be careful, we are in the middle of enemy territory, so we need to get out of here. Because they will absolutely come after us now. Riding. Annoying pass, you cause 20% more morale damage with ranged kills. Yes. This person, is she a good archer? Yes, she actually is. It's interesting. Deflect. It kind of worked out. Let's level up our guys. It's gonna be expensive to do this. But no better way to level up your force than beating a lord. $4,000 for upgrades. Need to recover the penalty. No, you're fine. You have some wounded guys as well, but it's gonna give us medic XP as well, which is good. Yeah, the wages are getting kind of insane. And we'll come here again at some point to just keep whittling them down and getting good stuff from them and training up our army. We just need to grab extra units to replace our losses. Some good horsemen here. They are expensive, but good. Should also invest into a village somewhere again. Prisoners for 7,000. That was the lord as well. You actually don't want to sell the lords for ransom if you plan to take them out, because you want to keep like 20 lords prisoner before you start your attack on the city if you want to find your own kingdom. And that's why they won't have enough forces to stop your siege, because the siege is gonna take ages. Just need to have their faction basically brought down back for you to have a chance at that. Be buying up this land. Go back to Artisia. And we've basically recovered, so we can just go back and fight again now. Which is what we will do. Now we did get a bunch of just useless stuff we can sell, which is good. And also you get weapons, so you can smith. Yeah, look at those weapons. 12,000 from that, enter a smithy. You'll start melting down all this stuff. Some of it is also gonna give us wood for more charcoal. Then we can go and forge something again. Did we get the good sword? Full narrow arming sword. Is this a good one? I don't remember which one is the best one to do. This one is decent though. Just keep making this. See if it has any good prices on it. Unfortunately, when I go back like that, it will cancel my recipe. It's 1200, that's not too good. I guess we stick with this one then, because we know that this one is actually profitable more. Later on we'll unlock better parts. For now we just have this. 100 smithing now, that's good. Not the horse. Oh yeah, I also have a bunch of extra horses now, which I am not the biggest fan of. It's used for speed. So it's kind of fine, unless we get a herd penalty. What's up whale? What whale do you mean? Not sure what you mean by that. Gonna have to elaborate. Oh, voila. Yeah. It's this. Oh, it was just a message about the package. It's supposed to come on the 22nd, so 2 days from now. Do you want to sell these horses or not? Probably not. It's close-ish. Yeah, close enough. Experienced smith or steelmaker. Let's do that. Return to kill another lord, hopefully, or kill capture. Save the game. We are getting some good money now. We'll have to invest it though. Renown is not great yet. The workshop income is freaking 9 denarii. That's just insane. It cost 21,000 to set up. This is just horrific. Good, still interesting book for Christmas. The ultimate thing is interesting. It's called How Civil Wars Start by an expert in international relations. Forgot her name. Walter, I think. I never heard of that person or that book for that matter, but yeah, might be interesting read. It's about how the Civil War start, yeah. Makes sense. But yeah, a lot of interesting takes on that, and we should kind of know. Because, you know, a lot of them did happen. It's not like US doesn't have experience setting them up either, so I imagine it wouldn't be so hard for them to figure it out. What is this? Yeah, need to... Oh, she's bashing looters, right? Now I
What
get
do you
you.
want, stranger?
Yeah, it's him, right? Is this a sultan? No. Also, I'm very interested in American Civil War. Yeah, I don't know that much about it, as we talked about it when I was playing Ultimate General, but it's an interesting topic. I'd like to learn that other also have civil wars. I mean, there are a lot of civil wars, but it also depends on what kind of period it is, because the reasons behind them are not always the same. Depends a lot of the system that was in place
Archers! Footmen!
when that kind of happened, so
Former
may differ
infantry!
drastically
Infantry!
between
Move!
periods and even cultures.
Move! Bowmen! Forward! Stack arrows! Move! Troops! Move! Cavalry forward!
Ask a question. Alright, let's go for it. Didn't Czech Republic and Slovakia break up peacefully and amicably? Yes, they did. Because it was an artificial construct that was created by the Allies after the First World War. They created Czechoslovakia because they didn't want small states to be target of larger neighbors. So they felt like Czech lands and Slovaks were too small to defend themselves, so they created Czechoslovakia, but our two nations were never really one before. So it was an artificial construct, really. It worked well enough because we were close enough in terms of language and everything. But yeah, after Velvet Revolution, it is even the Velvet freaking Revolution. It's not non-violent swing of power from communists to Democrats. It didn't work too well, mind you, because many of the people who were able to get valuable information or were part of the apparatus before actually managed to avoid punishments for horrific things they did, as well as just capitalize on that information when the country opened up. So it was not great. The scars from that go even to this day, actually. And some of the people who were involved in that are still around, and they are doing quite bad things that go directly against our nation's interest. But, you know. Disunited but not forgotten. Some people might wish for it to come back, but Slovaks had a referendum and decided they want to break it up. So it's fine. They should have the option to. I should really focus more on the fight, because it's kind of important. They have a lot of cavalry, and they are in a defensive stance, because they think, or they know that we have the advantage in this battle. They are wasting a lot of their missiles on me, which is good. Just shoot all the missiles on them. So bad at life today. Oh, that was a bad javelin hit. We are just not up to the standards yet. Climb a hill or a mountain, yeah. Ouch. Ouchies. I'm gonna have to advance the units.
Archers! Forward and forward! Sword, horse, move!
At least they vested a bunch of missiles, so that's good. Didn't do much really. It's a shame. I was talking a lot and not really focusing. I wasted a lot of missiles that way. Why is... Oh yeah, we need to
Form a line!
just take that instead. So we move faster. They might actually see this opportunity and charge our archers. That wouldn't be very good. Let's see, does this guy have a quiver? No.
Bowman!
Where is their force? Over there.
Archers! Forward! Infantry! Move! Soldier move! Cavalry move!
I'm gonna go and collect some of these arrows. It's not a lot, but it's gonna help me. Did they shoot more? It's also getting kinda dangerous to collect arrows in here. Let's take a look where the enemy army is. Hello of the day. No problem, you too, friendly computer. See you around.
Footmen! Archer! Forward! Infantry! Forward! Troops! Cavalry move!
I need to be careful with that. This is not good. At least I think I shot a bunch of them, they just didn't die before. So maybe it's fine. Are they advancing? They are, I think.
Footmen! Shields up!
Their cavalry is close. Did they disengage? Yeah, they did.
Soldier! Forward! Archer! Move! Troops! Move forward!
Cavalry is coming.
Soldiers! Charge!
They want to disengage again.
Forward!
So disengage. How are we doing? Another cavalry charge from the enemy. It's perfectly fine.
Give them hell!
Cavalry will have to do a sortie. Again, turn back. Driven them off. I think they've taken quite a few losses. Now it's about the infantry fight as well.
Everyone, attack!
He lost 2 guys. was good. Could have been much worse. Prisoner. Take his troops into captivity. Lordless splint boots, good. It's a very good pick. Let's replace those sorcerers, they're quite bad. But this person doesn't have anything good. Right, let's do that. Anything good for her? I'm gonna give her this helmet. Spear is kinda bad. Shield is fine. No bow, right? No. No, too bad. You found a sheep, or 4 sheep. Yeah. Okay. Good fight. It's gonna give us a lot of money again, and allow us to upgrade the army once more. Just take a look at pole arms. Footwork, increase your combat movement speed with pole arms by 2%, or pole arms can knock knockdown, ignore 15% knockdown resistance. Infantry troops in your party you are leading gain +2 hit points. That's good. It's much better on the top one. We need to invest a point into something, and I think it's gonna be scouting or leadership. Leadership. And upgrades. Did we get final upgrade on our horseman? Cataphract. Yes, we have 1 cataphract now. So we have... I need to shuffle my units again so they are correctly set up. So cataphracts, legionaries, Palatine Guard. Yeah, we do have quite a few elite guys now. Cavalry is still kind of meh. It's fine. At least we got rid of most of the recruits this way. Could even handle another fight if it comes to it, but I'd rather avoid it. So many caravans. You are paying a lot in wages. We need to somehow figure out how to get an income. The workshop is just so bad. Why does it earn 9? This time it didn't earn anything. The rents are my only chance, I guess. I'm gonna have to invest into the villages. They made the workshops even worse in this update than what it was before. Let's sell the livestock. Which of this? And we can smelt this. Not that many weapons this time. It's kinda sad. We sold the prisoners. 34,000, right? Recruits, we can handle 2 more guys. Let's get infantry and an archer. Let's go here. We do have all the land now. Undeveloped, they would have to clear it, and that costs a fortune. I'd rather go and invest into another village. This one. Let's do another one. And another one. So we need to level up. Oh yeah, now our wages are starting to look okay. We are earning 1,000 from all the rents, but we had to invest a lot into that. This looks okay. We can still... Oh no, we have maximum amount of companions now. Good. Parties. Not a fan of making another one at this point. Before we want to conquer a castle or a city, we will have to make a new one though. Just to have another source of reinforcements. This olive press is just so bad. Why is it so bad? We bought it for 21,000. Where is it? Can we tell where is it? Olive press is Charas, right? Where is Charas? Charas is here. It has olives and horses and another olive. So I thought olive press would be good, but no. It's kind of the worst place for any workshop because there aren't that many resources apart from olives. You can try something else. There's a problem with the olive farms. They should be working. I was there recently. If there are bandits hunting down the peasants, it's not my job to fix it. I don't own it. I'm gonna just YOLO it for the brewery. Brewery usually pays for itself. We'll see. It will take a week, I think, or something to change the production. Okay, we are max size, so we should go back, fight again. We really want bigger army though, so this kinda sucks. Skills, alright. Yeah, so if you level up, various perks can actually give you party size, but leadership ones do the most, right? If you level up leadership in general, it will give you increased garrison size and morale. Steward is what you want. Increases party size, right? Yeah, so we need to sink points into that when we get some focus points. And also we should buy more food types to feed to our guys. It's gonna give us more XP. Does trading caravans give dishonor? Yes, it does, of course. That's why I'm not trading the caravans. It's the sole reason for it. It doesn't make any sense. The AI does it and never suffers any penalties, but of course you cannot because of reasons. The game is very mean. Yes, even from hostile factions. Does it make sense? No. But this is what we have. Okay, our money is not looking great because I just invested a whole bunch, but should mean that we don't pay as much in wages, which is good. Because I could have fought like 10 caravans in one spot there before. Just cannot do it. Let's try to steal one of their lords again. There must be someone. Let's go to this castle. Save the game. They are getting notified that we are traveling around their settlements, so I'm sure they are gonna send a patrol or something. Maybe they are at war with someone. Not sure. I could check it, but I'm lazy. 74 looters! That's a lot of looters. Okay. Let's just trash it. It's gonna give us XP for the army. Not too great for the loot, but...
Not looking.
Soldiers!
It's a lot though. We need to be careful.
Infantry! Infantry! Moving! Move! Infantry! Move! Troops! Move! Move!
They didn't know. You want to raid their stuff? Yeah, it's possible.
Archers!
I wouldn't put it past the game. Still, the shield wall is so tiny. I just need more men.
Archers! Move!
Well,
Footmen! Move! Archers! Forward! Forward!
at this point, our army is quite a bit better than it was before. It's an ambush. Maybe for them it's an ambush. I told you in Rome 2. Well, in this game you need to. There's actually a reason for it. In Rome 2 you don't need to mob them up usually because the game will auto-resolve the rest of them when you quit the battle. In other Total War games they got rid of that mechanic, but in Rome 2 it's still there. Take all their things. I really want to fight a lord. There is a lord, but we would have to fight villagers with him in a village. I think they will like help him out. Well, it's their fault. We are not gonna suffer dishonor for it. And he tries to run away. Okay. Is he gonna run away? Yeah. It was a small army anyways, but it's always good to pick it up if you can.
You got a problem?
Hey Schwartz, come. Welcome. Stu, finally. Got a little bit better. All troops gain +2 daily XP. That's probably the better one. Yeah. Larger militia force is good, but this is better. Straight up. I don't actually find any lords. Yeah, he has 50 men. Maybe now he's stuck outside though. He will recruit and then... if he has peasants, he might not be able to run away. I think it's the guy we actually beat once already. Because he doesn't have that many men. Surprise. Not sure if he's faster than us. He shouldn't be, right? Oh, he's just running away to the castle. Okay. Let's go this way. How's Toga boy doing? Toga boy is fine. To coward raid villages. Of course I'm not gonna raid villages. It's not about cowardice. I could do it easily. I don't want to though. It's dishonor. You don't want dishonor. Couldn't have that, can we? It's just This game punishes you for being medieval minded. So no, you cannot have nice things. When will you finally understand? All you need to do is invest into the smithing stones and then you are fine. That's what you need to do. I want a lord, come on. Sacrifice one to me. I might besiege a castle just to see if they sent something. How would they possibly know it was you who did it? Well, someone's always alive afterwards. Someone always escapes. Ah, a lord, and he's disorganized. Come here. Yes, I'm Cheeser and you are dead. He didn't want to fight. Too bad. No, we cannot do so. It will impact our honor. Are they gonna YOLO charge us? They might.
Move! Soldiers! Move!
Let's get a shield wall.
Archers! Footmen!
In here.
Soldiers! Forward!
So what are the consequences of dishonor? What are the consequences of dishonor? I didn't play a dishonorable character, so I have no idea. Let's Google it. Low honor can result in a bounty being placed on your head or a war being declared on your faction. Unlike controversy, honor will not change due to passing of time. So it will in fact mean that you having your own kingdom is gonna be pretty much impossible if you do this. Everyone is gonna hate your face and they will absolutely declare war for no reason on you. Which they will do so anyways. From time to time, but it's not nearly as much as they would if you just also are a scumbag. Because you will be seen as a freaking bandit taking land rather than having some minuscule amount of right to rule, at least. Science? No! You never experiment. You always find out what happens before you try something. That's how it works. Have you got reduced damage scaling? Yes. It's the vanilla settings on the standard free booter difficulty or however it's called. I'm not as good as in this game, so I can take the standard amount. I rely on myself more than anything else in some battles, so I just need myself to be extra tanky, especially in the sieges. The sieges are insane. You will still die very quickly if you get surrounded, so it's just like extra hits. But you will get hit multiple times a second if you get surrounded, especially on like walls, so, you know, it's not that good. Okay, let their cavalry just die off, that's fine. They are wasting our arrows though, so it's kinda good for them. I'll go and bully their infantry, I think. They have some elite units in there. That's the problem with the AI, it spawns with a bunch of elite guys each time you kill a lot or defeat a lord and they escape or you ransom them, they will just respawn with like 40 elite guys and then they will go and recruit a bunch of peasants. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Does killing elites give more XP? Yes, it does. But it also results in your casualties usually. Because they will inevitably crunch some peasant face when they arrive at my front line, I think. Will our archers do some work? Hopefully. It's a miss. Still pretty good, they are taking losses, we are not. I think their archers are taking the beating. Toga. I want them to advance, but I don't remember the command.
Everyone!
Let's just charge them in, I guess. This time. Almost.
Soldier charge!
Disrupt them. Fuck you, overwhelmed them. No losses. Maybe these. They can still knock me out. Oh! How did I get health back? I leveled up, that's how I probably got the health back, right? I'm sure I was on low health. I was like almost dead, right? But did I imagine that? I have no idea. Kinda blends together. There's no way for me to tell it, apart from watching the VOD. I didn't notice, no. I didn't either. It felt like I was wounded, but maybe not. Let's take his people with us. Fine, reinforced mail mittens. Better than this, so let's take it. Anything else? Oh yeah, there are other gauntlets as well. I didn't notice we have two of them. Some mail mittens. This guy. Anyone without... Yeah, this person has a shawl, so let's just switch that. No bow, right? Again, probably not. Better armor. Same sort of shield, but it's better than some of the crappier shields we have in the army, I think. It's worse speed, but much more HP. This guy doesn't need this. She can get these. Okay, let's take the rest. Writing. Killer tactics. Go through volunteering rate is increased by 30% in towns your clan governs. Matted rooms gain 50% reduced wages in governed settlements garrisons. Mounted patrols. Prisoners in your party are 50% less likely to escape. Prisoners in governed towns are 50% less likely to escape. Agricultural state slave escape chance reduced. Yeah. Mounted patrols. And then we have a point and a stat point. It's gonna have to go into intelligence and buff the stewardship. Party size is everything at this point. Need to grind it. Also, we have some guys to upgrade. Elite cataphract, so they are even there are even better guys than that. So is this the final evolution? Yes. You have 35 legionaries, 22 palatines already. It's quite good. What we need is more party size so we can take on more recruits to train, have a larger army, because this will not be enough to take the city. If we take a look at how much garrison a city has, it has 279 garrison, which means peasants, and then 202 militia. Or, not peasants. Garrison is actually troops. Militia is peasants. What's the end goal, by the way? Conquer the world? Preferably, but that's probably too ambitious. So set up a faction and make sure we cannot be removed. So be the most dominant faction. So own the most, but conquer the entire single region. It would get very tedious at some point, when you know you are basically victorious. Just going and smashing every single last army of peasants after you defeat them multiple times is usually not great. But we'll see. If it's too short, we can stretch it to conquer absolutely everything, but not sure how quickly we'll progress really. So we've done that. Let's go this way. We need to deposit our captives. It's gonna take a while to grind through the skill tree though, because I think I'm gonna grab a mod actually for this, because I'm not gonna wait for ages until I can get my party size up. And this is the only reliable way to set up your own faction. Preferably it would be serving someone else beforehand to grind your skills up, but then you lose everything. All your fiefs, everything. From just, you know, changing factions basically. So it's, for me personally, it's better if I build up slowly like this and then just take over a city and start my own faction that way. It will mean that the initial year or so will be very difficult because the enemy will siege us quite often, I think. But once they accept peace, it's gonna be fine. Because that's gonna give us some legitimacy. Looks like we are actually earning some money. Because of all the... yeah, we have the workshop, which is kinda shit, but the rent is good. Should invest into it even more. Sell the prisoners. There's a tournament. I'm gonna save it here, but I'm gonna have to take a break so we can play some more later. But I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, more likely, because today evening we should play Caesar map. There's a new one on Haven. It looks pretty tough, so I'm not sure. Make me someone important. I can make you someone important. I can make you... we only can get family members renamed. The companions cannot be renamed. I will grab a mod for it until next stream though, so we can have that passive income time. That's great, yeah. It's the mod thing. Without the mod we would be suffering. We'd be paying 1200 a day for our army. No real way to get money. We would just be forced to constantly fight, which we still do, but it would be crushing. Who do we want to be? I have my brother here, which is gonna eventually become a governor. Maybe that's you, I don't know. Ligor is a child, and then we have another child. I most likely won't catch another stream today unless you stream quite late. Yeah, I was thinking late Caesar, but not sure what hour yet. I guess you want to be the Nathanos. I will be playing some more Bannerlord tomorrow, I think. Unless I really feel like playing it later, but we'll see. I'm gonna post in Discord before it happens. So there's that. So thanks everyone for watching and see you around. I'm gonna also raid someone. So stick around if you want some extra salt. Unfortunately the sound always shuts off when I go out of the window. It's not very good. FGs. Oh, let's rate FGs.